You know, sometimes in sports, there's a single moment, and it feels like it's the destination of an entire lifetime's journey. It's got everything wrapped up in it. Every single sacrifice, every setback, and every last ounce of belief. Today, we're going to talk about one of those moments. A victory that was so long in the making, it almost felt like it might never, ever happen.
So what on earth could make a 5-time Olympic medalist, I mean a true legend in her sport, say something like that? What peak could possibly feel so impossibly high?
All right, let's dive into this incredible journey. Let me set the scene for you. We're in the Italian mountains, the Milan Cortina Games, February 17, 2026, and one athlete is gearing up for one final career-defining race. 5. That's the number of Olympic medals Elana Meyers Taylor had already won. Think about that for a second. 5 times she had stood on that podium. It's a staggering achievement that had already cemented her place in history. 5 medals, an absolutely incredible career by any standard. But look a little closer at that chart. You see silver, right? You see bronze. But after all those years, after all those podiums, one color was still missing: gold.
And that's the wild thing, the paradox of her career. She was already a trailblazer, a legend, a record holder, just a monumental success. And yet, that one singular achievement, the Olympic gold medal, somehow remained just out of reach.
But the path to this one last race was, well, it was anything but smooth. It was a mountain of obstacles, both on and off the ice. First off, she was 41 years old. In a sport that demands just brutal, explosive power and precision, a lot of people had probably written her off. On top of that, she was a mother of 2 young sons, she'd battled career-threatening concussions, and, she even admitted it herself. She was dealing with years and years of personal doubt. It was a huge mountain to climb. And she wasn't alone in facing those kinds of perceptions. Her own teammate and fiercest competitor, Kaillie Humphries Armbruster, said it perfectly. They were both out there shattering that old, tired idea that becoming a mom or hitting 40 means your career as an elite athlete is over. They were proving it wrong, together. So, after all the medals, the injuries, the doubts, it all came down to this. One final dramatic day of racing. 4 runs over 2 days for one single shot at the title that had always eluded her. So here we are, going into that 4th and final run. She's sitting in 2nd place. Germany's Nolte, who had been leading the entire competition, stood between her and that gold medal. And the gap? Just 0.15 of a second. I mean, that is nothing. A razor-thin margin with absolutely zero room for error. And in sliding sports, the drama is just maximized because they go in reverse order of the standings. So first, her teammate Humphries Armbruster lays down a fantastic run, locking up a medal. Then it was Elana's turn, and she delivered a near-perfect run, snatching the lead and putting all of the pressure, every bit of it, squarely on the shoulders of Nolte, who was the very last to go. So in those final moments, with the entire world watching, an entire career's worth of hope and work just hung in the balance. This was it. She did it. As Nolte crossed that finish line just behind her time, the realization just washed over Elana Meyers Taylor. You could see it happen. She threw her fists to the sky, then just fell to her knees, overcome with tears. After 5 Olympic Games, she was finally an Olympic champion. 3 minutes, 57.93 seconds. That was it. Her combined time over 4 grueling runs. The time that completely rewrote her story and delivered that golden moment she'd been chasing for so long. And get this victory wasn't just personal, it was historic. At 41 years old, she became the oldest American woman to ever win a Winter Olympic gold. And with this 6th medal, she tied the legendary Bonnie Blair for the most ever by a U.S. woman at the Winter Games. Just incredible. Maybe nothing speaks more to her journey than the words of her closest competitor, Nolte. In the exact moment she realized she'd won silver instead of gold, immediately said that Elana deserved it. That is a true testament to the respect and admiration she commands in her sport.
So what does a moment like this truly mean? I mean, when you've already achieved so much, what does this one last victory really represent?
In her own words, she just captured it perfectly. Her legacy was already secure. She didn't need this gold medal to validate her incredible career, but she wanted it. It was about the pure, unfiltered desire to climb that one last mountain for herself. It's just such a powerful story, and it leaves us with this question to think about.
It's a reminder that sometimes the biggest hurdles we have to clear aren't on the track or on the ice, but they're the ones we build up inside our own minds. And overcoming those, well, that can be the greatest victory of all.